Hey friends, happy Thursday morning. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. It is downright balmy this morning, 28 degrees. What a difference from yesterday. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, I just wanted to share something that was on my heart this morning, something that I really, really hope blesses you. I know it did me this morning. In my Bible study in Mark 6, starting in verse 45, it tells a story of Jesus walking on the water. Now, in the previous verses, we have the story where Jesus had just fed the 5,000 and he had been teaching, and of course he was tired, and it says immediately he told the disciples to get into the boat and go over to the other side while he dismissed the crowds. And while the disciples were in the boat making their way to the other side, Jesus went up on top of a mountaintop to pray. And it says sometime in the middle of the night, he looked down and he saw the disciples, and they were straining at the oars because the wind was against them. They had just been rowing and rowing and rowing and only made it to the middle of the lake. So you can imagine their frustration. But Jesus saw them, remember that. But it says sometime before dawn, Jesus went out to them. He was walking on the water, and as he passed them, it says they were terrified because they saw Jesus. And Jesus said, "Take courage, it is I." And then he got into the boat, the winds calmed down, and they made it to the other side. You guys, this is such a beautiful reminder that Jesus sees us. You know, we go through trials in this life, and I know I have too, and I wonder, Jesus, do you even see what I'm going through? Do you see that I'm straining at these oars and I am getting nowhere? Jesus, do you care? Do you see what I'm going through? And the answer is yes. Jesus sees everything that we go through, and that is a great reminder. But we have to remember that God allows us to go through these storms to make us more like him. There's nothing like adversity to make us more like Jesus. That's why it's all about perspective. You know, in James 1, we're told, consider it pure joy when you encounter trials of various kinds, because you know the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and let perseverance finish its work so that we can be mature and complete and lacking in nothing. We have to go through various trials to make us more like Jesus, and that's why we have to have the perspective that says, Lord, I am straining against the wind, I am having a hard time with these oars, but I'm going to trust you to get me to the other side. I'm not only going to trust you, I'm going to praise you in this boat. I'm going to sing praise songs, and I'm going to be so happy because I know when I get to the other side, I'm going to look back and I'm going to see what you've done in my life, and you've made me more like you. And for that, I will rejoice, even though I'm straining against the wind. So guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. You know, it is all about perspective. Let us remember that, because the same hot water that hardens the egg, it softens the potato. And our trials can either draw us closer to Jesus or they can push us away. And when we count it all as joy, knowing that God is doing something, he loves us so much that he will only allow us to be in the storm for as long as it takes for us to be more like him. Guys, I don't know about you, but that makes me smile. But anyway, I'm going to finish up my run and get off to the best job ever. It's going to be a great day.